Ladies and gentlemen, Geri Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
Is it really true? Is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Geri Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Geri Petito Show. Everyone and anyone who knows me knows I am the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smartass than a dumbass because, guys, 34 years ago, I was a dumbass. But today, 34 years later, through the grace of God, I can honestly say now I'm a smartass. And yes, the word ass is in the Bible at least 40 times, and it means donkey, and that's what I was. I'm saying all that to say this. There are a lot of people out there struggling, even with health issues. So I'm a nutritional health coach. I'm a recovery coach. All my services to you are free. Please, please reach out. If you think my book can help someone, because I sure do, you can go right to Simon & Schuster's bookstore, Archway Publishing, BAM, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. And guys, you can go to my website, www.geripetito.com. My book is there now on audio with my voice. Simon & Schuster wanted to put someone else's voice to it. I said, no way. My producer, part owner of Hamilton Radio, owner of Iron Horse Films, Ruben Rodriguez, is now doing audiobooks. So any authors out there interested with your voice, okay, your story, please reach out to me. And guys, listen, if you truly, truly, truly cannot afford my book, please reach out to me about that as well. I'm here to help you. So before I introduce my really cool guest, I just want to give a shout out to a couple of my sponsors today. So John Bishop, a.k.a. Johnny B., singer-songwriter, host of the Entertainment Luncheon South, a nonprofit network created for the creative. He's also partner in the Joey D and Johnny B Rock and Oldies band. He also sings solo, but a huge thank you to him and his wife, Linny, for what they do with this luncheon once a month. It's by invite only. It's $20, great lunch, and incredible entertainment, and they don't keep a penny of it. And let me tell you something, they promote all of us like nobody else does. So a huge shout out, a big thank you. I love you both, and thank you so much. So my newest sponsor, guys, is Robert Sweeney, retired U.S. Air Force, one-man band, guitar player, writer, producer, AI digital creator. He made me an AI theme song, and we're going to be playing that at the very end of the show. Okay, it's amazing. He also wrote a song for the Jersey Devil, and he's hoping for it to become a movie soon. Explore powerful stories of love, loss, and legacy through his music and videos on YouTube and Spotify. Let's bring these emotional and thought-provoking tales of life. So, Robert Sweeney, thank you again for my beautiful song. What you're doing is incredible. So, guys, I want to introduce my really cool guest now. All right? So, his name is Eric TREVINO. He's a country western singer-songwriter. Eric, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me.
So, listen, you know, not for nothing, but like, where's your cowboy hat?
You know, it's a funny story. I left it in my truck. I took a trip to Florida to go visit my daughter up in Pensacola. And I came back early. My wife stayed up there, and my hat stayed in my truck. She kept the truck up. I drove back with my son. So
That's so
yeah,
funny.
my hat's in my truck.
All right, so I give you a pass. I give you a pass.
All right.
All right. So now, can you please tell us a little bit about your journey?
Well, a little bit about myself and my journey. Again, my name is Eric Trevino. I live in the Rio Grande Valley, Texas. I'm actually from Edinburgh, Texas.
Oh.
We're real close to the border, Mexico border.
Oh, okay.
Yes, way down deep South Texas, right at the tip. I've been here, living here in Edinburgh, Texas, all my life. I was born and raised. I previously worked with the police department down here. I'm a former law enforcement officer. I worked with McAllen Police Department for many years. I have over 25 years of law enforcement experience, and I retired from there back in 2014. And now I'm writing music and performing.
So, okay.
So that's it.
So first of all, let's give a shout out to Casey LaCour. She's saying hello. Okay. Casey, we love you.
Casey.
Okay, love you, sweetheart. She's amazing. All right. So you're my cowboy today, and she's my cowgirl.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
So this is what's really cool. So you were in law enforcement.
Yes.
Okay. So I did another interview yesterday, and he turned actor, and he was an officer.
Really?
So that's pretty
Awesome.
cool. So tell us a little bit about your journey in law enforcement, and thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you so much. I started very young. I was actually 20 years old when I joined the police academy. And right when I turned 21 years of age, I was old enough to go ahead and take the exam for licensing purposes. And I became a police officer at 21. I was patrolling the streets in a patrol car for many years, working night shifts and doing all that kind of work. I loved it. It was an adventure. You just never knew what was going to happen. Every night was different. After many years of doing patrol work, I started doing investigations, became an investigator, and did that for many years as well. And pretty much did that until I was ready to retire in 2014. I also did some work with other agencies as well. Currently, I am still working, but I'm working with a school district in Harlingen. Shout out to Harlingen ISD. I am working there as a guardian, pretty much protecting the kids on campus and
It's beautiful.
making sure everybody's safe on campus.
That's beautiful. So I have
Yes.
some very close friends. They're like family in the Robbinsville Police Force. And
Yes.
of course, I have a gold card, baby, from the chief of police.
Okay, awesome, awesome.
Listen, I don't
Yeah,
get
so I'm doing that, and I'm also I'm in a band. I write my own music, and my wife also writes music with me as well.
Okay.
We're pretty much a team, and we co-write together. And like I said, I'm in a band. It's called Deuce's Wild Band. Again, shout out to the guys. And we perform here in the Rio Grande Valley, and as well on the side, I'm releasing my own music as well.
So Deuces Wild. I'm also a poker dealer. So what made you come up with that
Okay.
title?
Actually, it was my wife that came up with that title.
I love it.
We were looking for a name of the band, and we couldn't decide. And my wife kind of threw that out there and said, "You know what? It sounds pretty cool." And we just stuck with it. We decided to go ahead and stay with that name, Juice as well. I give her credit for that name.
I love it. Okay, of course I do. Very cool.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now, why don't we give everybody a treat? Let's play one of your songs. Then we're going to talk about the song, but then I've got questions for you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
A thousand sunsets I spent with you, and many more I wanted to. But you had plans, I had no clue. Damn, I feel like a fool. A broken promise that tore my heart. I gave my all right from the start. Just go your own way, and right here I'll remain, erasing memories and drowning pain. Sunsets only last for so long. Just like your love, they fade away. And I'll get over you real soon. But for now, it's just me and the moon. When morning comes, I'll climb in my old truck. I'll say a prayer and ask for some luck. The day's gonna be so long and tough. I'll be glad when it's finally done. Sunsets only last for so long. Just like your love, they fade away. And I'll get over you real soon. But for now, it's just me and the moon. And I'll keep grinding in that mud. And I'll hold fast and let go of the past. Maybe my love wasn't good enough. Or maybe your love was just a bluff. Sunsets only last for so long. Just like your love, they fade away. And I'll get over you real soon. But for now, it's just me and the moon. And I'll get over you real soon. But for now, it's just me and the moon. 1,000 sunsets I spent with you, and many more I wanted to.
First of all, that's absolutely beautiful. You wrote it, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
My wife and I both.
Your
wrote it,
wife did?
yes.
Okay, sir. You can call me Jerry. I know you're
Jerry.
being
Jerry.
I know you're being respectful. Listen,
I just have that habit.
it's okay. It's okay. So tell us the title and about you guys writing it and what it means.
The title of the song is "Me and the Moon," and when we were writing it, I think the song was about pretty much laying your cards face up on the table, investing everything into a person, into a relationship, and putting it all on the line. Later to find out that that person didn't feel the same way and wasn't as invested in the relationship as that person was. And, but knowing that life goes on and you'll be able to overcome it, and you'll find somebody else to watch sunsets with. I think we all go through relationships where, you invest a lot in a relationship and sometimes they just don't work out. But that's pretty much where that song was kind of developed from those ideas.
That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think there's a person on this earth that could ever say they didn't, deal with something like that. We've all gone through it. So everyone can
Right.
relate to it, and that song's going to mean so much to so many.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
beautiful.
I hope so.
So I have some questions for you.
Sure.
Okay. Do you talk about your age?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
How old are you?
I am 57.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm 56. Going to be 57 in August.
All right. So I'm going to be 65. I'm saying that for a reason, because I always say I was born too late. Like I'm an oldies Elvis doo-wop girl. Okay, I don't know why. It's not like my parents listened to it. My dad listened to Italian music, but that's me. But
Yeah.
I love all music. I love everything, rock and roll. I mean, Led Zeppelin, I've been through it all, right? I grew up in the
I'm
70s.
the same way.
And I love country music. So
Yes.
when you were growing up, okay, who were some of your musical influences?
Well, first of all, I love Elvis too. He was a big influence.
I love you
on my
more, okay?
Yes, yes, I love Elvis. One of my favorite songs of his is "Suspicious Minds." I love that song. Um, but a lot of my influences growing up, I used to listen to a lot of the '70s music growing up because back then it was disco music, that sort of thing. I love the Bee Gees and that era of music. But later on, I did start listening to country music. Back when Urban Cowboy came out, the movie with John Travolta, I got into Mickey Gilley music, all that kind of stuff. Love Chris Christopherson music. I love Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, the old stuff, George Jones. I started getting into all that kind of music. Eagles as well. A funny story. Backing up, I got to experience a little bit of the '70s. I was very young. I was a kid, but I still remember the music. I got to experience the '80s when I was a teenager, and obviously past that, '90s and going on up to this day. But I've always enjoyed all different genres of music. And to this day, I'm grateful that I was able to experience different eras of music, different genres. And I've always told my kids, I've always told them, hey, listen, don't fixate yourself on just one genre, because if you do that, you're going to be missing out on so much beautiful music that's out there. There's so much to appreciate, different types of music, and don't miss out on that because it's important. And but I listen to all that kind of stuff. I listen to just about everything, really. I enjoy it all.
Do you ever sing any Elvis songs?
As a matter of fact, we do with my band. We sing a song called "Don't Be Cruel."
I wish I knew that and would have had you send it to me, okay?
Yes, yes. We play that every now and then, depending on the crowd. But yes, we do. "Suspicious Minds" is also another song as well.
So I have a question for you. Wait, hold up. Do you ever sing a cappella, like in the shower or whatever?
Yes.
Okay, so listen. So a little bit of "Don't Be Cruel." Come on, hit me with it.
Let me see if I remember the words to it.
Come on, I'll help you. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Come on.
Let me see. You put me on the spot
I
here.
I did.
Yeah. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I can't remember the words.
Right.
You caught me off guard.
That's okay, but I appreciate that you attempted it for me, so thank you. Okay.
It's been a while since
I don't want no
one.
other love, baby. It's just you I'm thinking of.
I'm dreaming of. Yes. Got me on the spot.
But thank you, and I'm glad you sing some Elvis. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Next time I'll record us. I'll record ourselves playing it, and I'll send it to you.
Please do. All right. I'm gonna give you a little challenge here. So there's a song that even I don't want to say most, all ETAs, they don't really sing this live in shows. Okay? Such a Night. Do you know the song?
Such a Night.
Yeah.
No, I'm not familiar with it. Can you sing it a cappella for me?
Okay. So I don't sing, but I will. Oh, what a night it was. It really was such a night. Okay? But at the end of the song, he breathes heavy. It is the sexiest song he has ever sang. But ETAs don't sing it because they can't possibly do what he does with it. Okay?
Oh.
A young ETA, Landon James, not only sang it for me when he was a teenager live on air, I put him on the spot. He sang it for me again recently in his 20s. Okay? In his early 20s. So, but do you know who Sean Clush is?
No, I'm not familiar.
He's given the title one of the greatest ETAs, and the title was given to him, I believe, even at a Graceland. So last year, my daughter and my grandson surprised me with tickets. The three of us went to see him in AC. So I'm in my Elvis hat, shirt, pocketbook, shoes, the whole bit. And he's talking to the crowd after about singing for a half hour. I stand up and yell, "Such a night." Well, the band instantly, in 3 seconds, starts to play it. He sings the chorus. He looks at me and he goes, "Really, lady? I got to be up here for another hour and a half. You want me to sing that?" He goes, "Forget about it." Even he wouldn't do it. So check it out and see if you can sing it.
I'll check it out.
All right.
I'll look them up.
So now, go ahead, continue.
Oh, I was going to say that, yeah, so I listened to all kinds of music growing up. And as a matter of fact, it's a funny story. I used to be in an 80s band, 80s rock band. I was just the guitarist for the band, didn't do any singing. We had another singer. The name of the band was called MLC, which stands for Midlife Crisis Band. So that was our band. But I didn't play any country at all. And when I retired from the police department, I was living in South America for a while. I was living in Colombia. And obviously I left the band to go to Colombia. When I came back several years later, one of the band members contacted me and said, "Hey, are you still playing guitar?" And I said, "Yes, I'm still playing guitar." He goes, "Well, I heard you're already back in the United States. Are you with any band?" And I said, "No." He says, "Well, I'm in a country band now, and we're looking for a singer and a guitar player." I said, "Well, I can help you out with the guitar playing, but I don't sing. I can't help you sing." He said, "Come on, I want you to try it. I know you can do it." So I said, "Look, I'll try singing, but if you guys don't like me, please just be honest with me and just tell me, and I'll be good with it. Just be honest." So I tried out and I sang, and that's how I ended up getting in a country band, and I started singing country, but never did it before in my life. So
Hold on. We got to talk about that.
sure.
All right. So out of the blue, this guitar player says, "All right, I'll try singing," just like that.
Yeah. He asked me to try
No, but I
singing
mean
with
you,
the band.
out of the blue, you, a guitar player,
Yes.
said, "Okay, I'll try singing."
Yes, that's how that started.
You never had lessons?
No, never had lessons.
You have a
I
great
would do a
voice.
little bit of backing vocals back in the former band that I was in, but never lead vocals.
Okay, but you did a
And,
little backing. Okay, that makes sense. All
yeah,
right, good.
just a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
And when I came back, like I said, I tried, and they were okay with it, and so that's how that kind of went.
You have a
And
beautiful voice, though.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm still working on it. Still
Wow.
working.
I would never have thought that. Okay, very cool. So you never had singing lessons?
Never.
Did you
No.
have guitar lessons?
No, self-taught as well. Yes, I spent a lot of time in my bedroom when I was a kid, just practicing on my own.
Okay. About how many songs have you written?
Oh gosh, I recently started writing. Throughout my whole time writing, I would say probably not very many, about maybe 40, 45 songs, completed songs. I have a lot of songs that are still kind of in the works that have not completed. They're still kind of in the process. But yeah, I just got started, so I don't have too many. But those that you're listening to today, those I did record. They had been kind of sitting there for a while, and I said, "You know what? I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to record these, go in the studio and record them." So that's what I did.
Very beautiful. Wow, I'm very impressed with your story. Where were you born
Thank you.
and raised?
I was born in Edinburgh, Texas, raised there as well,
What
which
brought-
is again way South Texas,
Okay.
close to McAllen. I think McAllen is most people know McAllen, Texas. We're not too far away from South Padre Island, Texas.
Okay.
A lot of people go there to enjoy the beach, and spring breakers, and that kind of thing. So we're not too far from there.
What brought you to Colombia?
Work.
Oh, okay.
Just started working down there. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Started
cool.
working down there.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Yeah. But it was a great experience. If ever you get an opportunity to go into Colombia, it's beautiful over there.
You know, it's so
Yeah.
funny. I've traveled all over the world. Russia in the 80s when it was communist had machine guns pointed at me. In China
Uh-huh.
at the wall, I had machine guns pointed
Wow.
at me. But I got all my
Wow.
rocks. I collected rocks from all the walls, okay?
Wow.
Yes. I went to the
Wow.
borders in Yuma, Arizona with my producer. We covered the story. We went to the most
Uh-huh.
dangerous border, all the illegal borders, the legal border. We
Wow.
spent 5 days
Wow.
2 years ago with the Border Patrol. It was
Wow.
amazing. It changed my
That
life.
is awesome.
Changed my life.
That
But
is awesome.
I gotta check out Colombia. I actually had very close friends that were from Colombia.
Yeah,
So
I
beautiful.
still have great friends that are over there. It was an awesome experience for me. I learned a lot. It's very different when you go and experience a different culture, a different way, and I'm very grateful for it.
It's beautiful.
I'm so glad that I went. It was
It's so
an awesome
beautiful.
experience.
So all right,
Yeah.
let's play a second song and then we'll have you talk about it.
Sure.
Here we go.
Mhm.
Thanks for the call, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's been rough, just can't see the light. And I'm not alright. There's been a dark cloud hanging over me. It's a war I'm in that no one can see. And I can't break free. I wanna watch the sunrise, I wanna get away. Wish I could move on, but I can break the waves. Can't explain this feeling, the silent cry within. This war I'm in, my friend, it's like fighting the wind. I'd like to hang out like we used to do. Toast to good times and act like two fools, my friend. It's long overdue. I wanna watch the sunrise, I wanna get away. Wish I could move on, but I can break the waves. Can't explain this feeling, the silent cry within. This war I'm in, my friend, it's like fighting the wind. Yeah, I'm fighting the wind. Yeah, I know I can be strong. And I know I'm not alone. I wanna watch the sunrise, I wanna get away. Wish I could move on, but I can break away. Can't explain this feeling, the silent cry within. This war I'm in, my friend, it's like fighting the wind. Oh, I'm fighting the wind. Yeah, I'm fighting the wind. It's not too late. I'm fighting the wind. Come save me. Come save me.
Tell us the title and tell us about it. It's beautiful.
Thank you so much. The title of the song is called Fighting the Wind. That song came about. It was inspired by a loved one, a close person that I know, that lost a child in a car accident. Um, she went through a really tough time when she lost her child, and was in a deep depression for quite a long time. And it, I saw it. I saw it taking its toll. And after her fight, she still continues to struggle and fight with it, but she finally changed her mindset, and told herself that she was going to start living for her child that she lost, and trying to live life to the fullest, because that's how her child would have wanted her to live. And now she's traveling, she's doing all kinds of things. She's changed her mindset, and she's living life again. And that was pretty much the inspiration for that song. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are suffering from depression, and it's something that I've learned that it's very hard to deal with, hard to fight. So that's what that song was about. And also the fact that we need to make an effort and sometimes check up on loved ones who might be alone, that kind of thing, just to make sure that they're okay. Sometimes just a phone call might be a thing that could save a life. So let's not forget those people.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Mm.
I'm a little choked up. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So, Casey LaCourse sent you a friend request, and she's going to reach out to you for a showcase.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. That'd be awesome. That'd be great.
She's
I-
the cowboy poet.
What was that again?
She's the cowboy poet, but I call it a cowgirl poet. Okay.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
I really
She loves
appreciate
you.
the
She
support.
says she loves you. You're amazing. So very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I
So,
appreciate that.
So I have a kind of silly question for you. So,
Sure.
we all have like that one song. It could be our favorite song of all time, or one that just stays with us, or one that if it comes on the radio, we turn up the volume. Do you have that one song?
Yes, I probably do. The song that I always enjoy it's an Eagles song. It's called "Best of My Love."
Okay.
Every time I hear that one, I do turn up the radio, and it's fun because that's a song that I actually sang that for my wife when we were first dating.
Oh, there you
And
go.
So it's our favorite song together.
That's so
Every time I
nice.
hear that song, yeah, it reminds me of my wife. So yeah.
That's beautiful. Okay. So how many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 boys and 1 girl.
Are any of them musically inclined?
My daughter is. She's an excellent bass player.
Oh.
She's the one that I just visited recently in Pensacola, Florida. She's living up there. And so she'll pick up the bass every now and then. She used to play quite a bit, but now she has a steady job, and it's getting harder and harder for her to find time to pick up the bass. But when I was up there, we got together, and she actually helped me write a song when we were up there. So hopefully we'll get that recorded soon.
That's really cool. But she's not in a band or nothing like that.
No.
Okay.
No,
But
she
that's
used
beautiful.
to be.
Oh, she was?
Yeah. Yeah, when she was younger. Yes.
Okay.
But not anymore. She's doing the adult thing and working and trying to, make a living right now. So it's tough as a musician.
I know. Believe me, I hear it from, yeah. So it is tough. It is tough.
But you know what? People like you are what makes it great for us as musicians and artists, because you have a platform to help us and promote us. And I truly appreciate the support. When put in contact with you. I said, great, let's do it. And I was really excited about getting on your show, and I really appreciate it.
So wait, thank you for
so
that. I want to comment on that, but who connected us again? Do you remember?
It was a gentleman.
John
I can't-
Terlizzi.
There you go.
right.
That's the gentleman.
So,
Yes.
John, we love you. Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
So I call John my favorite stalker. Okay, John Terlizzi is amazing. We've gotten to meet, so I love him, and he lives for this. He now does also once a month. I co-host for him. He does a show here on Hamilton Radio. We do a lot of
Okay.
doo-wop with him, but he lives
Awesome.
for the music, and he's amazing. He's got me such incredible guests, so he's so
Yes.
cool.
Yes. Well, I'm thankful to him as well.
So, it's I want to thank you for what you said, but I have something to tell you. I got to share something with you.
Sure.
Because I love music, and like I said, from back in the day, right? I was a kid.
Mhm.
I always thought I was being selfish. Like, please let me interview you. I want to play your music. I honestly did not know years ago I was going to be making this kind of an impact on musicians. I've had legends like Mel Carter, tell me, and Larry Chance, Jerry, thank you for keeping our music going. I had no idea, honestly, that I was doing that. I was just like, yes, I'm interviewing another musician. I'm interviewing a legend. I was so grateful. But I get it.
Yes.
I do get it, So thank you for
Yes.
that. But if it wasn't
No,
for what you
thank
guys
you.
are doing, I'd be talking to myself. I'd just be sitting here talking to myself, right?
Yeah, no, but I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for what you do.
No, and
And-
for what you guys do, let me tell you. So now let's talk about your songs. I'm a poet. I'm going to be reading a poem out of my book today. So
Okay.
I get it about writing poetry, okay?
Mhm.
But I'm not musically inclined. And I always ask musicians this, they all have different answers. So
Uh-huh.
what usually comes first for you? The lyrics or the music?
Um, it's a mixture with me.
Yep.
It's easier for me if there's already a melody in my head, or if I'm playing around with the guitar and I come up with a little riff, something to jump on and come up with lyrics to. But then there's other times where I can just be having a conversation with a person, and that person says something that just rings a bell, or I can be sitting in my yard and I see a bird land on a tree and I come up with an idea of, it could be anything really. But it comes easier if I already have a melody in my mind. Yeah.
So, so the gentleman that I interviewed yesterday said right off the bat, oh, melody. Melody comes first. Melody has to be in my head. He's the only one who ever said it like that. A lot of people have said it's both, whatever. But you're actually saying you also like to have that melody in your head.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
yes.
odd to me. Because I write. So I can't imagine hearing music and then saying, okay, now I'll put the words.
Yes, it's odd because there's times where I'm asleep in the middle of the night and I'm dreaming about a melody. I'm dreaming a song, and I just wake up out of the blue and I roll over, and I usually have something to write with.
So do
to my
I.
bed,
Yeah.
and I write my ideas, or I'll if I have a melody in my head that I just dream about, it's hilarious, but I'll turn on my phone and start recording and start humming the melody so I don't forget it, and I'll start with it later on in the morning. Excuse me. I'll get back to it on the morning, but at least I'll have it saved in my phone as a recording so I don't forget it. But yeah, it's just crazy stuff like that happens to me. So yeah.
I keep a
Melodies.
pad and pen too. And I also remember one time I'm on the road and something just popped into my head for a poem, and I pulled over and I wrote it down. And that night I wrote the poem. But I love how you guys can do words to a melody. All right. So remember the song, Who Wears Short Shorts?
Who wears short shorts?
Who
I think
wears
so.
short shorts?
Vaguely.
Okay, so it's from the 50s, right? 50s,
Yes.
early 60s, whatever it's been. And who wears short shorts? We wear short shorts. Okay. So I've
Yes.
interviewed a few of the original members. And they came
wow.
live in studio. It was so cool. But you want to hear how they made that song?
How
So
did they do it?
the teenagers go to a studio back then, because back then you could go into the studio, give them what, 50 cents, and over, you know, whatever.
Mhm.
So the studio loved it. So this is great music. They didn't have words though. And then he's like,
Uh-huh.
all right, now go get us words because we got to make a song out of this. And they're like, words? You know, they didn't know how. They get in the car, they're driving around town, and they see a hot young girl in short shorts. So I guess it was the 60s because that's when the short shorts came out. So they started singing, Who Wears Short Shorts? That's how that song came to be.
Wow. Wow. Never heard that story. I
Okay.
remember vaguely the song,
Yeah.
but yeah, didn't they make commercials with that song?
Oh, I think
wanna
so,
say that
yes.
there was some,
Oh, yes.
yeah,
Yep, yep,
I
yep.
remember.
So very cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Interesting.
interesting, right? So now,
Yeah. Songs can pop up at any time. There's been times where I'm driving down the road and something pops up and, you know, it could be anything.
but
Yeah.
now you can record it. See, back then we didn't have phones. We didn't have, you know what I mean?
True.
They would have to bring a little recorder with them.
True. And you know what? Now that you bring that up about the different ways of recording it, now there's AI ways of writing music with AI. It's just gotten unbelievable.
Right.
It's amazing.
The
what-
guy, I
what-
told you, the guy wrote a theme song for me. We're going to play it at the end, AI.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It could be
Yeah.
amazing, but it's scary.
It is scary. It is scary. I try to stay away from that. But I mean, it's great for people that have ideas in their mind and they have no other way of putting it out there.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people have great lyrics, but they have no way of getting it on
Right.
you know, on a recording with music. So it's beneficial for
Yeah.
people who are in those
Yeah. I mean,
positions.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm going to read a poem out of my book now before we play your third song.
Sure.
This poem is called Utilizing Gifts and Talents. And the reason I like to read this poem when I do artists is because a lot of people message me, like Casey's messaging me. I'm going to get a ton. You know, he's amazing. I love his songwriting. I love his voice. I wish I could do that. People say that all the time. And a lot of people question their self-worth or if they have anything to offer. I want everyone out there to know everyone has something to offer. I don't care what it is. What would we do without sanitation workers, okay? I would lose my mind. I'm so clean and anal. Okay, so think about it. Everyone's important. So guys, you just got to figure out what your talent is and do it. Here we go. We are born with talents. We are born with drive, with different gifts to help us thrive. I knew early on I was born to draw and paint, to also write poetry and to talk without restraint. Our gifts and talents should all be used. God's gift to us, not be abused. We can go far in life for sure using our gifts to go on tour. All our talents should be used to create ourselves and more, but then our job's to share them, to even up the score. You see, in life, what's needed is not just for ourselves. Once our gifts are mastered, take them off the shelves. A living we can make by spreading them around, not just for the money, but to spread a peaceful sound. Don't take for granted the gifts you're given. Go out and spread the joy. Our gifts are not to be held back for us to self-destroy. Put your efforts forth. Do not hesitate. All your talents, my friend, are never second rate. Never hold them back or you will surely die. Maybe not in body, but your soul will cry. Our gifts were made to share, our talents made to soar. Go through life enlightened, then you can roar. Be proud of who you are. Be happy you're alive. Once again, my friend, your gifts will help you thrive. By putting efforts forth, not keeping them at bay, your name, Eric Trevino, baby, will live forever, forever and a day. So go through life excited for what you sure can give to yourself and others is our reason to live. Our grave will be quite lonely, but our legacy lives on. So make sure people smile with the breaking dawn. And Eric, that's
Wow.
what you're doing.
Wow.
That's
That
what
is
you're
awesome.
doing.
That was an awesome poem.
Thank you.
That's great.
So go ahead.
It's amazing because that kind of ties into my life right now. When I retired, yes, I played music a little. I dabbled in it, and I was in a band and that sort of thing. But never did I imagine that I would be recording music and putting it out there as a solo artist. and I've gotten a pretty good response, and we'll see where it goes. But I'm so blessed. I thank God for giving me this opportunity and putting me in this position. And I'm just happy to put my music out there. That's why I'm doing it. I told myself, you know what, I'm getting older, and I don't want any regrets later on in life.
No.
I want to do it now and not wait anymore. And that's what I decided to do. I'm not going to wait anymore, and I'm just going to do what makes me happy. And if people like it, great. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm trying to live life to the fullest and see where it goes.
Beautiful. So we're going to play the third song, Producer. Producer, I hear it sounds like whatever's going on back there is like a bird chirping, something, squeaking. I don't know, right? It's weird. But all right, so we're going to play the third song, and then we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, she's crying. What can I say? No more lying. I gotta face the pain. I've packed up all my things and threw away my ring. Sorry, babe, but this ain't home. Better off with me gone. I gotta be free. Yeah, free. Till 81 is too damn long to watching the sunrise, keep me moving on. My mind is going crazy, wondering if I'm right or wrong. Those white lines and billboard signs keep distracting me, but the thought of going back to you will be a no for me. I gotta be free. Yeah, free. I have no plans, just miles to drive. I must be insane, but the thought of you being untrue was just too much pain. But I packed up all my things and threw away my ring. Sorry, babe, but this ain't home. You're better off with me gone. Now I gotta be free. Yeah, free. Sorry, babe, but this ain't home. You're better off with me gone. Now I gotta be free. Yeah, free. Oh, she's crying. What can I say?
Tell everyone the title and about that song.
The title of that song is called Free. That particular song is basically about being in a relationship that's toxic, and you're taking that jump, that leap of faith to leave it and see where it takes you, see where you go from there. I know that there's a lot of people out there that are in relationships, they're just toxic, and then, it's good to try to work things out, but sometimes things aren't just going to work, and you got to take that chance and leap, and see where your path takes you. That's pretty much what that's about. I know it's a hard thing to do, especially when you're in a relationship for a very long time, and you don't know what's going to happen and once you leave it. But sometimes you got to have faith and see where it goes.
So that's beautiful. So
Thank you.
which song of yours is your favorite that you've written?
I want to say my favorite is "Fighting the Wind." It has a lot of meaning for me, because it just I can feel it, because of what my close family friend
Yep.
went through. So that's my favorite song. But my children and my wife tend to like "Me and the Moon" a lot better. And I know there's several people that have also told me they like "Me and the Moon." But yeah.
I love them all.
Right.
Love them all. So, Eric, I'm going to give you the mic. We have a few minutes left. I don't want you to forget to say anything or talk about something important before you get off. But I also want you to let everyone know how they can reach out to you, how they can get your music. Don't forget about doing all that as well. And anything inspirational you want to say to your listeners.
Sure. Well, I just want to thank everybody for taking the time out to watch this episode of your podcast, and hopefully they'll get to know a little bit about me and follow me as well. I do plan to put out some new music soon, and get back in the recording studio and put out some new music soon. If you happen to be in the South Texas area, McAllen, Rio Grande Valley area, we do perform down here. So if ever you want to check us out, we play at the local clubs and bars and grills and that kind of thing down here. So appreciate you all coming out and checking us out. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, different social media platforms. My solo artist stuff is under Eric Trevino. Again, you can find my songs there as well, on YouTube, Spotify, different streaming platforms under Eric Trevino. The band name is Juice as Wild. You can find us on social media as well, on different social media platforms as well. But again, I want to thank you for the opportunity to come out and thank you for your support and playing my music and getting it out there. And I'm just very grateful, and I hope to meet you sometime soon. That'd be great.
That
if
would
ever
be
I'm
cool.
in New Jersey, in that area,
That would
or
be
if
cool.
ever you take a trip down here, if ever you make a trip down here to South Texas, give me a call and let me know. But again, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
What would you like to leave your listeners with? Give them some words of encouragement.
Me personally, don't give up on your dreams. It's never too late. I'm doing it at my age. I'm living my dream and putting my music out there, and it's never too late. Just have fun and enjoy your life, and wherever God takes you, it's meant to be. And I'm a big believer that things happen for a reason, and I'm just I think as long as you put God first, everything else will fall into place and be exactly where it's supposed to be. So
Beautiful. Thank you for that. I 100% agree. And I want to thank you for honoring me here today, because what you're doing, your music is absolutely beautiful.
thank you so much.
The words mean so much. Your voice is awesome. And tell your wife
you.
thank you, because I know she has a big part in it, and it's just absolutely beautiful. So
I will.
we're going to close out with Robert Sweeney's AI song he made for me.
Awesome.
Here we go, producer. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome to the stage where stories untold, candid moments captured, memories unfold. Gary's got the vibes, a soothing flow. Come sit back, relax, let the good times glow. Jazz in the air, let it take you away. Welcome to the Geri Petito show, where every heartbeat and every note flow. Jazz melodies weaving through the night. Together we'll shine. Everything feels right. Deep conversations where the heart finds a voice. Together we laugh, sometimes we rejoice. Tales of adventure, the rhythms embrace. In each note a journey, feel the space. Step into the light, let the music. Welcome to the Geri Petito show, where every heartbeat and every note flow. Jazz melodies weaving through the night. Together we'll shine. Everything feels right. So tune in now, let the magic start. Geri's podcast, a place for your art.